We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Falcons and the White Sox. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Jason Fleming, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Rodney Myers is at the plate as he watches ball one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
So coming to the plate, Bart Flash. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. 1-0. On the year, Flash brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Strike called, 2-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. Reaches out. Oh no, he dropped it. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And standing in the outfielder, Jalen Jones. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Flash takes his lead at third with 1 away. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's ready. Now the pitch. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
1 out and a runner on third. And it's fouled away. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Rice, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Down the first baseline. He's got it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Brent Sanders gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Now batting, Adam Turner. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here it comes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Terrell Dunbar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the first baseman, Lorenzo Diamond.
Striding in, Lorenzo Diamond. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
The 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Pat Sample, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Toth has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Now at the plate, Bruce Sanders. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that misses. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up now, Chaz Hale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Around first, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Plate now, Josh Means, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on its way. Count still full, 3-2.
Nope. Ball 4.
And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Raleigh Toth. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. popped him up. Sanders has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
1-0 the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mickey Walker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Walker has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. At the track. The wall. And that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Bingham. You should check out his righty-lefty splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Flash will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Leading off
Ages in this one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
The second baseman, Rodney Mize.
At the plate, Rodney Mize, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Bart Flash, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
First pitch on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walker is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great... Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Jason Fleming. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Adam Turner, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Terrell Dunbar. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Lorenzo Diamond is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete. The White Sox are out on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Steve Rice, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Standing in now, Pat Sample, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off. trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Bruce Sanders, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
That's a tough one to swallow. These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
At the plate, Chaz Hale. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next, the dangerous power threat, Raleigh Todd. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Eddie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Mickey Walker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Josh Means, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Billy Bradley. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Bradley, originally from New York State, is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Heading out towards shallow right. Sample has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
The batter, the pitcher.
Stepping in, Patrick Bingham. He flew out in his last at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Jason Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. Hot shot to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Bart Flash, and then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Jalen Jones stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And another foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
1 ball.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 17 for him on the season. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Pat Sampler. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a one-run ball game. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. Neptune is on top 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Adam Turner. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter. Number 3, shortstop, Darryl Sunball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's popped up. Sanders in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 34.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Diamond 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Raleigh Toth is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Right to him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Bruce Sanders. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. In there, 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Chaz Hale, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Toth is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Josh Means. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Pretty painless. Last half of the seventh here, and next it'll be the outfielder, David Harvey. No balls and one strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike two, swinging.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And the throw to first is in time, one gun.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Mickey Walker.
So striding forward now, Mickey Walker. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batter, the third baseman,
Billy Bradley will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. We're in the seventh inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fouled off. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Curtis Sellers is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
number 30,
Jeremy Sheffield will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Jeffrey Bellamy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He comes in at 262 on the year with 19 homers and 43 RBIs. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Taylor Battle will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
now running at second base, number 24, Taylor Battle.
Stepping in now, Rodney Mize. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Diamond is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
Now batting,
Into the box. Bart Flash. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Now a flare out to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Jalen Jones. This will lay off a slider too low, ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in the zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average player.
Robin Decker takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. In now, Steve Rice. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Line toward the gap in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Bruce Sanders. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And a relay to the plate. Tag is there and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Sandlot is out in front 4-2. Seth McMillan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Patrick Bingham, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll take a look at his strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Adam Turner is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Runners on first with 1 down. Pitch is popped up. Sanders shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Carroll Dunbar will swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Flash is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Seth Thompson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Chaz Hale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Hey! Two and 1.
Ball 2.
changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now at the plate, Josh Means, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Jacob Sellers will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. Teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Brent Means, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Into the box now, Lorenzo Diamond. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Lorenzo Diamond is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. At the plate now, Raleigh Toth, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready once again, David Harvey. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Sandlot came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brent Sanders gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Brent Means earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the 51s and the Kings. Cameron Brown, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
First pitch on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Tate has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9, good barrel awareness, put the ball in play, pass the baton to the next guy, keep the defense on their toes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Murray Cooper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters' meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Sean Bender would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Bender, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Cooper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. He's not going to get him as he swipes second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And he misses 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Three and 1, here it is. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Bird. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Outside, that's a ball.
1-0. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two down, runners at first and second. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The set and the 3-1 pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Into the box now, Chad Barnes. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2 out, bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
So stepping in, Trey Howry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. 1 run scores. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Stepping into the box, Matthew Hopkins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Nashville is out in front here, 3-0. Michael Reed will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So striding in, Roberto Velez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than .400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Into the box now, Corey Kate. Chopper foul. Wave deck missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, King, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So now to the plate, Todd Alexander, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
At the plate, Charles Davis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Ready with the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is in there. A called strike 3. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Nashville leads it 3-1. At the plate, Brian Greer. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Thomas Jordan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Nobody out, runner on first. Look out. 2-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Now a hard liner. Foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in, Joel Morgan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-2. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Into the box, Murray Cooper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes in at 262 on the year, 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Standing in now, Sean Bender, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped up. King has room in foul territory. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Sean Bird.
Now to the plate, Sean Bird. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing it back, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Three runs already home here. In there, and it's full 3-2.